Let's talk about the best Apex LTM the game's ever had. In my opinion, that would be the second chance game mode. The reason being, just non-stop constant action. Now, what made this mode so cracked was if you died and you had second chance left, you'd float into the sky and redeploy, and you could fly pretty much mostly wherever you wanted to. And you also kept all the loot you died with. Now, the downside off the bat is you couldn't armor swap anyone's death box if they had second chance and they just used it. It would be a green death box you couldn't loot. They dropped like a couple of heals and some ammo, and it wasn't really giving you enough ammo to keep fighting with. But even with this hefty drawback, there was nothing like this game mode I've ever experienced. It was so action-packed, it was crazy, and I couldn't stop playing it. Even though eventually I had to, because the devs were like, y'all can't play this game mode, it's a bug, which I think was just an issue with showing kills properly. You could have like 1 or 2 kills, but have 5,000 or 6,000 damage. Like, you'd be getting kills, but they wouldn't actually tally up on your kill feed. That kind of made players feel bad, I guess. But I had fun, bro. I was getting high kill, high damage games only because people are just around. There's folks to shoot at. In the current state of pubs at the moment, everyone just dies. In the first 2 minutes of the game, half the lobby's dead. By round 1 closing, the majority of the lobby's dead. There's maybe 7 squads left. And at that point, the map is still so big, you won't be getting the majority of those kills, if any of them sometimes. Like, everyone just dies, and it ends up being like you versus the last 2 squads. Nice. Where is the action? I just ran around for nothing, couldn't find anybody. How are you supposed to get 20 bomb 4K? Well, 4Ks you can farm. How are you supposed to get 20 bombs if there aren't even 20 people for you to shoot at in a lobby? It's one of those things where I think that Apex is outdated in some systems, specifically the respawn system in this case, and I feel like Second Chance just really put a fat band-aid on that, making it a lot more fun, at least when it was around. Now, there was one major downside with Second Chance game mode, and that was when the final ring was closing, and it was touching everybody, basically, like when it gets real small. You could die to that ring and get your second chance to respawn you, and you wouldn't take any damage from the storm, and you would outlive everyone else. Solution: you don't get second chance when the final ring is starting to close, or when it's like round 5 or whatever. Have a cutoff for second chance, kind of like Warzone has a cutoff for Gulag. It just makes sense, dude. Like, there's a lot of logic that you don't have to think too hard about to implement into the game if you want to try this mode again. But that concludes my love letter to Second Chance. That's the video. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Helps with the channel a ton. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.